Assalamu alaikum. This is Zahid Nasmith from Merseyside Consultancy, Bangladesh. Today I'm here with our British teacher, Mr. Richard. So, since you all always listen from us that we have some British teacher who will help us to practice our speaking skill in our IELTS courses. So we thought that we should show him up for you all, so he can introduce himself with all of you, and you guys can see that how wonderfully we make our students practice in our academy, their speaking skill and other skills of IELTS. So this is Mr. Richard. So we will conduct a live today, which will be about IELTS speaking practice skill. Okay. So, Mr. Richard.
Hi. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. My name's Richard. I'm a teacher in the United Kingdom, England.
Okay.
I've been doing it for a long time. IELTS is very important. If you'd like to come over and study at universities or colleges, it's very interesting. The things you need to know about the IELTS is that there are three parts to this. The first part is simple questions about knowing you and finding out more information about yourselves. And the examiner will ask you these questions and you will have to respond to them in sentences. The second part of the first part is simple questions about, do you like things? And you have to answer, and there'll be follow-up questions to those as well. The second part of the speaking part of the IELTS is all about describing. It's about describing things, and then there'll be other questions that will come from that. And then the final part, the third part, is all about comparisons between two things. For example, TV or radio, just for an example. So these are the things that we need to work on so that you will be able to get your IELTS qualification.
So, Mr. Richard, I would like to, describe the things you say in Bengali for my viewers. Are you okay with that?
Say that again. I missed that.
I'm going to describe what you say in Bengali for my viewers.
Ah, okay, sure.
So, আমাদের IELTS টিচার বলছেন স্পিকিং এ তিনটি পার্ট থাকে। একটি হলো আপনার পরিচয় এবং আপনার কিছু সিম্পল কোয়েশ্চেন করা হবে, ধরেন আপনার কি এই জিনিসটি পছন্দ কিনা। সো এই ধরনের কিছু সিম্পল কোয়েশ্চেন আপনাকে করা হবে স্পিকিং এর ফার্স্ট পার্টে। দেন সেকেন্ড পার্টে আপনাকে যে কোনো একটি বিষয় নিয়ে ডেসক্রাইব করতে বলা হবে স্পিকিং এর ক্ষেত্রে। সো ধরেন আপনাকে একটি টপিক দেওয়া হলো, আপনার সেই ব্যাপারে ডেসক্রাইব করে একটি স্পিকিং ডেলিভার করতে হবে। এবং যে থার্ড পার্টটি হলো ফাইনাল পার্ট, সেটিতে আপনাকে কম্প্যারিজন করতে বলা হবে। ধরেন একটা র্যান্ডম টপিক আসলো টেলিভিশন, এটির সাথে আপনাকে কম্পেয়ার করতে বলা হবে রেডিও বেটার নাকি টেলিভিশন বেটার। ঠিক আছে। সো এই ধরেন আমরা সোশ্যাল মিডিয়া নিয়ে যদি কথা বলি, ধরেন একটা এক্সাম্পল আসতে পারে যে ফেসবুক বেটার নাকি ইনস্টাগ্রাম বেটার, ইউটিউব বেটার নাকি নেটফ্লিক্স বেটার। সো এই ক্ষেত্রে এই ধরনের কম্প্যারিজন আসতে পারে। সো এগুলো হচ্ছে তিনটা পার্ট স্পিকিং প্র্যাকটিসের ক্ষেত্রে IELTS। সো আমাদের ব্রিটিশ টিচার আমাদেরকে আজকে পার্ট করে শিখাবেন কিভাবে আমরা আমাদের স্কিলটি প্র্যাকটিসের মাধ্যমে ডেভেলপ করতে পারি। সো আমাদের মার্সিসাইড কনসালটেন্সি বাংলাদেশে আমরা বিভিন্ন ধরনের IELTS কোর্স অফার করে থাকি, যার মাধ্যমে আপনারা IELTS এ খুব ভালো স্কোর অ্যাচিভ করতে পারবেন। আমাদের এখানে ব্রিটিশ টিচাররা আছে, তারা আমাদেরকে সকল ধরনের সহায়তা প্রদান করে। আমরা তাদের সাথে সরাসরি কথা বলার মাধ্যমে আমাদের IELTS স্কিল খুব ভালোভাবে ডেভেলপ করে একটি ভালো রেজাল্ট অ্যাচিভ করতে পারি। সো আজকে থেকে আমরা লাইভ করব আমাদের ব্রিটিশ টিচারদের সাথে, এবং তারা আমাদেরকে অ্যাসিস্ট করবে কিভাবে আমরা আমাদের IELTS এর স্কিলগুলোকে ডেভেলপ করতে পারি। সো মিস্টার রিচার্ড আর আমি এখন আপনাদের সাথে একটি প্র্যাকটিস সেশন করে আপনাদেরকে দেখাবো।
Speaking. Okay, so in part one, it's all about talking about you. So I need to ask you questions, and can they respond? So the first one would be, what is your name?
My name is Zahid Nasser.
Excellent. Where do you live?
I live in Bangladesh and my city is Chittagong.
Excellent. Whereabouts is your city?
The name of my city is Chittagong. It used to be known as Chittagong previously, but recently the changes have come and now my city is known as Chattogram. Okay?
Okay, where is it in the country? Is it in the north, the south, the east, or the west?
Okay. এটি হচ্ছে sorry. So basically it is situated in the north side.
Okay. What do you do for a job?
Job. Okay. I am working at a student consultancy firm in Chittagong.
Okay. Do you like the job?
Yes, I love my job
Why do you like your job?
because here I can meet and greet with different kinds of people every now and then, and it's a very interesting field where I can learn a lot about the world. Okay, you know how the world is like running their educational system and how we can go a foreign country to study there. So I really enjoy working here. You know, I can help students to fulfill their dream of studying in foreign countries. So, you know, it's fun.
Excellent. Very good. Where do you live? Do you live in where do you live? A house or an apartment?
Mine is a house basically, which is duplex house. Okay, so I
Very
live.
nice.
Okay,
Very nice.
okay.
Whom do you live with?
I live with my family.
Okay. How do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes, I have two elder sisters. I don't have any brother. We are three siblings in total, so they are elder than me, and I am the youngest one.
Excellent. So, do you and your siblings get on?
Sorry?
Do you and your siblings get on? Do you like each other?
Yes, we love each other. Yeah. We are always, helping each other. We got our back for each other.
Excellent. What do you want to do in the future?
Basically, I have completed my studies in law background, but now I'm thinking to move from it and I want to try something different in my future. Basically, I want to establish a career where I can work in different projects like the work I'm doing right now, the job I'm doing right now. It's a very interesting field. I would like to work here for years and years, and I want to build my career here.
Okay. Would you like to work in a different country?
Yes, sure. Why not?
Which country would you like to work in?
I would like to work in England.
Okay. Why England?
Because it's a dream country for me since childhood.
Okay. What is it about England that it makes it your dream country?
The beauty, the culture, everything, and basically its diversity and the way they run their country with such, lucrative laws and everything. Everything is very much like, systematic way. They run their country in a very systematic way. So there is no way of corruption, discrimination among the citizens or immigrants. So I really like these things about them, and most importantly, I always, get to hear from, news and articles that their education system is very highly qualified around the world. All the renowned and famous universities are situated in England. So I want to build my career there. I want to study further there so I can be very much qualified.
Excellent. Do you use social media?
Yes, I do.
Okay, which social media do you use?
I use Facebook Messenger or Instagram. I'm basically more active in Instagram. I really like their aesthetic of the feed of people, different kind of aesthetics people maintain in their profile, which I really like. And I like to build my own feed as well. That's why I love Instagram mostly.
Okay, so if we move on to the next section, because this is the type of questions they will ask in part one, and if we go on to more describing questions, such as describe someone you follow on social media.
It's a very interesting question. Okay. So now I have to describe the person I love to follow on social media, right?
Yes.
So basically, I am a fashion lover. So I really like the fashion the people do in foreign countries. So I'm very much fascinated with those people who are working on fashion, who are building their career on fashion blogging, who are designing their own brand of clothes, jewelry, accessories. I'm very much fascinated with all of that. So basically, I always, follow the girls, the women who are indulged, who are involved with fashion. Okay. So basically, I have some favorite fashion blogger on Instagram. I always follow them. I don't know if they are so much known globally, but I really like them. There is a girl named Valeria Lipovetsky. I always follow her. Her fashion sense is very much fascinating to me. Like I always get fascinated when I see her pictures, her outfits. I really like all of that. So
Okay. Okay. Is she expensive? Is her products expensive?
yeah, she has millions of subscribers on YouTube. She makes videos on like lifestyle and fashion, how one costume can be customized in different way. So I always like her videos, her content she shares, and it's like I get to learn a lot from her videos.
Okay. Describe somebody you would like to meet in person from social media, apart from the fashion lady.
I would like to meet football player Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay. And why would you like to meet Cristiano Ronaldo?
I want to see his handsomeness in front of my eyes. Like I want to witness that.
Is he handsome?
Yes, according to my point of view, he's very much handsome-looking man. Like so
Yes.
tall, so fit. I really like him.
Okay. Describe why you like him apart from the way he looks.
He's a great football player. He always wins like awards, like Ballon d'Or awards and many other awards I have seen. So basically, I like him for his football skill, his profession, and like the way he presents himself. He's very confident. So that's why I really like him.
Excellent. Good. Can you describe a singer that you really like?
A singer, right?
A singer, yes.
Yeah.
La,
So
a singer.
yeah. So my favorite singer is a woman who is Ariana Grande. I really like her. The way she, pulls up her ponytail. It's always slick. You know, she looks really nice. She sings really well. Her songs are, very fun-loving and always on trend. Yeah, on YouTube, whenever I go to YouTube, I always see her songs on trending numbers. Like she's always on top 10 on YouTube.
If you met Ariana Grande, what would you like to ask her?
I would like to ask her that I would like to know about her journey, basically, how she became so successful in this music industry, because she made her career at a very young age, as far as I know. So she had a lot of struggle, I guess. So I would like to know how she made it to now. Like, she is so successful all around the world. People know her. She's a lot of people's idol. Okay, so I want to know about that, and I want to be inspired by her journey.
Okay. Another question. Describe somebody from the past who is not alive who you would like to meet.
It's a very emotional question.
Okay.
So I would
Famous,
like,
famous person. Describe a
okay,
famous person.
famous person.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, I would like to meet a singer from our country. So he was a legend, basically.
Okay.
His name is
Why was he a legend?
because of his singing quality. He was such an amazing singer. He used to produce songs which were, nationally famous for all the people in our country. People used to like him a lot. That for his in his respect, our government has built a guitar on a complex at a complex. So in his memories, for his respect, so he is very famous. So
Why
I would
is
like
he famous? Why is he famous? What type of songs did he sing about? Did he sing, and what were they about?
they were about life journey. They were about folk songs, countryside songs. He used to produce songs like that, which were really emotionally attached to the people of Bangladesh.
Okay. Have you been to a concert? Not of his, but have you been to a music concert?
Unfortunately, not yet, but I would like to.
Okay. Who would you like to go see? Describe a concert you would like to see.
I would like to attend Maroon 5's concert because
Okay.
I really like his music. The way goes to the high pitch and low pitch, everything is so amazing in his songs, and he's a great singer. I always listen to his songs whenever I'm bored or I'm going on a journey. I always play his songs. So I would love to listen in person, like how he sings in huge concert, huge crowd, how he responds. I want to see that. So I would like to attend his concert, Maroon 5.
Okay. Maroon 5. Very good. I'm going to go into a bit more more serious question on the describing side,
Yes.
because the examiner needs to understand an array of vocabulary and grammar. Okay, so describe a time when you've had to advise someone.
I have to describe the time.
When you advise someone about anything.
I would like to advise about how to handle relations with care, with respect, how we can keep our relations healthy with our loved ones. You know, I would like to teach people, I would like to advise people to always be, caring and like to adore their loved ones, not to be harsh with them, not to be cruel with them. Always be kind to your loved ones. Also with anybody, try to be kind. This world is harsh, so we should be kind towards people as much as we can. So we can spread positivity. We always should stop spreading negativity. We should always spread positivity and love and kindness among everyone around us.
Okay. Whom in particular have you advised in relation to this?
Okay, it's a very fun question. Basically, to my friends, I always advise them. They always come up to me, whenever they're in trouble or they're confused about certain things in their life, like anything related to relations with their parents or with their siblings or with their partner, they always come up to me because they think I'm sensible, so I can advise them well. So yeah, I try to give my best in case of advising someone. I always try to make them handle the situation, not to spoil the situation with the people they are, having a conflict with.
Okay, brilliant. So if we go on to the third part of the speaking part, which is comparisons between two things. Yeah. So tell me, which would you prefer? Would you prefer to live in a house or an apartment?
I would like to live in a house because house feels homely. Apartments feels like a hotel, something like that. But house feels own thing. That's why I would like to live in a house rather than an apartment.
Okay. Would you like to own a car or a motorbike?
I would definitely like to buy a car because it's very convenient to move and it's like a room. It's like a secure room to go from one place to another. In motorbike, like I might get polluted with pollution, air and all that. But in car it's safe, it has air conditioning. So I can feel cool while I'm driving, while going somewhere. My outfit won't be ruined.
And your hair?
It will be set just the way I go out.
Okay. If you buy a car, would it be 2 doors or 4 doors?
I would like to buy a car which will be two-door, which is actually sports car. I love sports cars and Ferrari, Porsche, Lamborghini. I just love all of those cars. So I would definitely want to buy two-door car.
Okay, fantastic. Would you prefer to live in a city or in the country?
You mean the village side or the city side, right?
The city side or the rural side, which is the in the fields, near farms, country, lots of greenery, or in the city where it's all fast-paced, tall buildings.
If I think practically, I would like to live in the city because it is very much developed. I can use, developed things in my lifestyle. If I live in the city, my lifestyle will be developed if I live in a city rather than I live on the countryside or village side. So I can make good friends who are also, advanced in their thinking and technology in their lifestyle who are living in the city. So basically, I would like to prefer living in the city.
Okay, if you lived in the city, what about the pollution compared to the fresh air of the country? What would the difference be? Would that not affect your health, or would you sacrifice that to have that lifestyle?
Everything needs some sacrifice, as far as I know. So, in order to get the best lifestyle, if I have to compromise with the fresh air thing, I guess I can sacrifice because if I eat healthy, if I do exercise daily, if I go to the gym, I can keep myself fit as well. So yeah, it will be an issue that I will miss the fresh air I will get from the countryside, but I guess it can be managed, it can be sacrificed.
Okay. Do you work out in the gym regularly?
Actually, it's a matter of sadness that I don't continue it now due to my workload. I am kind of unable to go to gym every day now. But before I joined this job, I used to be very much fitness conscious. I used to go to gym. I have like lost a lot of weight recently. So I used to be very much fat kid, but then I lost 22 kg, which is like
Wow,
more than 44 pounds. So
that's amazing. Well done.
thank you so much. People who have seen me before, when they see me all of a sudden after a long time, they're like surprised that how did you change so much? How did you get in shape so much? So it's an achievement for me. So yeah, now I'm unable to go to gym every day, but I would definitely want to continue it. I will try my best to continue it.
Do you do any exercise at home in
Yeah,
your own time? Okay, describe what you do. Describe a routine you would do to keep you fit.
I do crunches, I do squats. Basically, I do squats every day, at least 20 squats. I do that because it keeps me fit. Like, and then when I come to my office, I always have to climb stairs. Fifth floor at least. I have to climb the stairs. It's also a kind of exercise. And then when I'm going to sleep, before going to sleep, again I do crunches and sometimes squat. So yeah,
Okay, wow. Okay.
mostly I like to walk for more than an hour or 45 minutes. I like to walk because there is no exercise above walking. Walking is the best exercise according to me.
Okay. Why is walking the best?
Because if we walk, our heart, our blood pressure, everything works very much in a finer way. So when I researched on Google that how to stay fit, what are the affordable ways, than going to gym to maintain fitness, I always get suggestion that walking for a long hour is always the best option to stay fit, to stay energized throughout the whole day. So the more I walk, the more I'm going to stay fit, active. So that's why I always prefer walking for a long time, like at least 1 mile a day.
Okay, that's good. Do you like any sports?
Yes, I like sports.
Okay, describe your favorite sport.
Even though I don't play, but there are two games basically, not one. Can I describe both of them?
Of course.
Okay, thank you. First of all, my favorite game is badminton. I am really passionate about badminton. In our country, whenever winter comes, we always start playing badminton. Okay, in our backyard or in field, we create badminton court and then we start playing whenever winter comes. So I always like to play badminton. I'm always waiting for winter when it's going to come. When I will play badminton. Basically, it's a very interesting game for me because I can play it well. That's why. If I was not playing it, perfectly, I would not love it. I have been playing badminton since my childhood with my cousins, with my brothers and sisters, with my friends. That's why I love badminton a lot.
Uh,
And and the
have
next
you?
game I like is football. Okay, football is my next favorite game. So
Okay.
basically, in case of World Cup or club finals, I watch them. I really enjoy the 90 minutes. They play like from here to there. They're passing the ball like constantly. They're trying to like keep a goal, make a shot. Someone else is defending that. It's really interesting to see. So yeah, I like football as well.
Okay. Have you in badminton? Have you played in any competition?
I did. In my college days, I did.
Okay, did you win?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me what you won and how the feeling was. Describe the feeling of winning, or describe the match and how you felt during it and when you won.
So basically, as I said, that in winter days, in our country, badminton is played. So basically, when I was in my second year of college, there was a tournament in my college of badminton. So when I saw that, I was very sad at that time, as I told you. Also, my teachers, my friends were, doubting my ability that if I can play badminton or not with this healthy body. Can I run? Can I defend? So I challenged them that I can. So they were scared of taking me in their team, but I had given a practice session, and then when they saw that I can play so well, other teams were even interested to take me in their team. So somehow I managed my place in a team, and then when it was the day of tournament, the game started. I was playing as usual. Then in the middle, I was I got so tired that I was unable to play. I was unable to make shots. But then I just took 5 minutes and I decided that I have to win this no matter what. I have to prove myself. And then I got into the action again, and I won that match. Somehow I did that. My teammate was unable to give her best, but I did that somehow, and we won that. And all the teachers, all my friends were so proud of me. I was so happy at that time. I felt like I won the whole world. Like people had doubts because of my body, but somehow I am the one who won that game. So I was feeling very proud of myself at that day.
Okay, good. Who's your favorite footballer? Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes, I know. I know. Yes. Do you have a favorite movie?
Yes, a lot.
Okay. What genre of movie do you like the best?
Okay. Should I be honest with you?
Yeah.
Okay. So if I am being honest with you, I basically love romantic movies.
Okay. Which is your favorite?
There are a lot. Like, in case of English movies, The Notebook is my
Okay.
favorite. And
What's the notebook about? Describe the notebook.
basically, not really The Notebook, basically the movie Titan. It's my favorite.
Ah, so
Okay.
have you seen the film?
Yes, a lot of times.
Okay, so describe the film.
Okay. Uh, the film was about pure love, eternal love, which was really enjoyable to watch. Like again and again, I watched the movie with my family, with my friends, with my partner. I watched that movie, and the movie was, something that touched the viewer's heart a lot, especially the ending. Two people who met in a cruise for a journey they were going from one place to another. So through the whole journey, they fell in love with each other. They tried to protect themselves. They tried to stay together forever. But somehow it didn't happen. They failed to be united forever. It was so painful to watch the end, how they tried to survive, but they couldn't. Only one could survive, and one had to sacrifice his life for the sake of saving his love. So it was very painful. And the ending, which was about that girl Rose, who became so aged, but still she was single. She was in memories of her true love, even after such a long period of time. She didn't forget him. The whole thing was so impactful that it inspired us to love our loved one in such way that we have to keep them forever, like loved and attached with our hearts. So yeah.
Excellent. And there's a lot of comments coming through saying that they like
Yeah.
the Notebook. Yeah, that's good. So what other genre of movie do you like, and which film can you tell me about?
Okay, I guess I answered it already.
I know you told me about a romantic
Yeah.
film.
Any other genre, right?
Do you like any other genre?
Yeah, I do. Like action movies and thrilling movies, suspense movies, or even the series. Especially nowadays, Netflix series are on trend. I really enjoy watching them. Recently, a series came out which was named Squid Games. I
Okay.
really enjoyed the show. Like I watched that so many times.
What is Squid Games? Describe what Squid Games is, because there'll be some people that have never seen it.
Yeah. If there are someone who didn't watch Squid Game yet, I highly suggest you all to watch it because your time is gonna pass like in seconds. Like it was so interesting. I couldn't skip a moment of that show. Like it was about some games which are so basic in our day-to-day life since our childhood. We used to play them, but we didn't play those games ever in our life in such a challenge, in such a way that the gun point is like here. If we lose the game, we have to die. So it was very interesting that these basic games, which we used to play in our childhood, has such a big impact in our life, in our adulthood, that if we lose it, we have to die. Some people who were suffering under loan, like who were dying for they couldn't bear like financial support to their family, so they are under a huge loan. Those people were targeted by the game controllers. They were they were approached to participate in that game, but they were not told that if they lose the game they have to die. They
Wow.
only said that, if you win the game, you will this much amount, you will win this and that, all of your problems will be vanished, your life will be amazing, and all that. They became greedy, they participated in that game. But once they participated in the first game, they saw that a lot of them are losing their lives because they were not able to complete the challenges. So they wanted to quit. Once they even quit the game, but later on, again, when they got back to their real life, they were like, we should play the game. Even if we die, we will die. What will happen if we lose our lives? We have to take the challenge. They got back to the game again, and then like after a huge journey, and then only one player could survive. He won the game, but like around 250 people died, so it was
Wow.
very interesting.
Wow, sounds amazing.
Yeah, you should watch it if you haven't already.
I haven't. I must watch it.
You should watch it as soon as possible.
Thank you. What do you have a favorite book? Do you read a lot?
No, I don't like reading books.
Yeah.
It's like the most least favorite thing I can do.
Okay. Do you read magazines? Do you read articles online?
Yeah, I read articles online.
Okay. What topic of article do you like to read online?
Yeah, basically, I like to read about the articles we are currently going on around the world and in my country. Basically, I mean about the current affair which is going. I like to read articles about those things. I want to know what is happening in my country. I want to know what is on trend around the world. So I like to read articles which are related to those things.
Okay. What do you think about what is happening in the world today, as of this morning, between Ukraine and Russia?
Okay. So a few hours ago, my colleague was talking about this issue. So he said that Russia is going to take over Ukraine soon. So
Okay.
that's all I know. I haven't read the article wholly yet. I just got to know, colleague was talking about, and I would like to say thanks to him if you're watching it. You have given me the idea. Now I'm able to answer you.
Okay, fantastic. Do you like to read anything about science or any breakthroughs in technology or medical or gadgets that are
I
interesting to
love
you?
technologies. I love gadgets. I
Okay,
love Apple gadgets.
okay, so what is your favorite gadget? Describe your favorite gadget and tell me why you think it's amazing.
There are two favorite gadgets of me. Okay. First one is obviously mobile. Without mobile, I can't even survive a single day, literally, without mobile. And my favorite phone is obviously from Apple. Their phones are very fascinating, especially their camera is my favorite. I can't take any picture without the iPhone cameras. Okay, I'm very much biased about Apple cameras. So yeah, and the next gadget is camera, basically DSLR camera. Those are my professional cameras, Canon, Nikon cameras like that. Basically, I learned photography. I'm a certified photographer. So yeah, I love camera and phone.
Do you like, with the photography, do you like to take pictures in black and white or in color? And do you like to take pictures of landscapes or people or wildlife? Describe which one you like to do the best.
Okay, it's an interesting question. So again, there are two things. I'm always, biased about two things. There is not only one thing that I like.
It's good.
So first thing is I like to take the portrait pictures of random people. Like I'm good at taking the portrait shots. People, whenever I am like at a function or something like that, my siblings, my cousins, everyone are like, please take a picture of me. You take such great pictures. Nobody can take good portraits like you. So yeah, I like to take different portraits of different people, and then I like to do wildlife photography as well, like the flower shots, the shots of animals, something like that. And I also like landscape photography of different views wherever I visit. Suppose I am at a riverside, so I would love to capture the whole site so I can share with my friends.
Okay. Do you do any professional photography?
Sorry?
Do you do any professional photography so that people say, Zahin, please come and do this for us and we'll pay you to take this photograph?
I used to do it when I was like in my school days. I used to do it when I was, when I was going through the course of photography. That time I was doing it professionally. Like I used to attend events for taking shots. Not like I did that like to the next level. I just tried to do that, but later on I got so busy that I could not continue it.
Okay. What are your thoughts on the paparazzi and how they are they a good thing or a bad thing when they're trying to get famous people?
Okay, I would like to say that it's a bad thing.
Okay, why is it a bad thing?
Because if I talk about Kylie Jenner, we all know her.
Yes.
So I have seen that even if she's going to a super shop like Target or other shops, so she's always spotted by the journalists and they take paparazzi shots of her. Like this is like she's losing her privacy. Like I don't think that it's necessary in every day. It's not necessary. If she's at an event like Oscar or Met Gala, basically she goes to Met Gala. Yeah, I saw that she went to Met Gala. In that case, paparazzi shots are great. But in her day-to-day life, she is going to lose her privacy if journalists are always up to her to take her paparazzi shots. So I think it's not a great thing.
Okay, good. Anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, I think that's all for today.
Okay, good. Just to say that when Zahin was answering all the questions, there was different types of vocabulary and different types of grammar. So she used a lot of the past, where she would like to go, the future. She used different types of words, portrait for the photography. The examiner wants to know that you know different types of language throughout the whole thing. They want to know that your pronunciation is very good. They also don't want you to repeat things. They don't want you to repeat things. They don't want you to repeat things because this means that you haven't got the vocabulary that is needed to progress further. So take that on board, everybody, and hopefully we'll see you next time.
Okay. That's all from us today. So we will come live again, and you can also join us to practice your speaking skill with our British teacher, Mr. Richard. So he will give us his valuable time to make us practice our IELTS speaking skill. So please join us on our live, and you can share our live with your friends as well. You can comment down any particular topic if you want to discuss. You can suggest us any topic if you want us to discuss about. So we will come live again. So stay tuned. Okay. Take care, Richard. Have a nice day.
Bye, guys.
Bye.